2nd of April in 1998 was designated by the United Nations as World Autism Awareness Day. It was a day that was set aside to create awareness of autism on all levels of society, on all social platforms. And so what we seek to do on the 2nd of April of every year is to let people know about autism. And for those who already know about it, to remind them again of the endless possibilities that are vested in children who have autism, and also to let them think of the services that are available to help our children who have autism. So that's our main aim. But for Autism Action Ghana, our focus is not awareness. We only do awareness as a strong point only during Autism Awareness Month, which is the whole of April. Our focus is to help parents know the interventions that are available and to support them to get those interventions. And so we do things like training nursery teachers so they are well equipped to handle children who have autism in the classroom setting. We do parents training to teach them about diets and what they can cook at home to help their children grow well, and also the sort of foods that have been known to sort of be trigger foods for children who have autism. In July of this year, we will be doing a rapid prompting method workshop, during which Lene Crondall from HEED would be coming to Ghana to work with 10 families in a method called rapid prompting that has been seen to help children who are even non-verbal to communicate. And so these are some of the things. We've also been working with CHIP International USA to have conferences on applied behavioral analysis. We've had one in July of last year, and there's going to be another one in November of this year. So for Autism Action Ghana, our focus is to let parents know that all hope is not lost, and that A, B, C, D are the things that you can do to help your children, and these are the ways that we can help you to do those things. Unfortunately, we don't. The United States, we know 1 in 68 children has autism, but in Ghana we don't. And we've started the process of finding out. I'm a final year medical student, and for my final year thesis, that's what I'm working on. So we've done a prevalence study, and we are still analyzing the results, so we can at least have a fair idea of the number of children who have autism in our nursery schools. And we hope more people would join to help us find the figures, because when you are telling people about a disease or a disorder, in the case of autism, a disorder, you need to tell them and convince them with figures. And so we are asking everyone to come on board, students who are doing their research, medical doctors, to come on board and help us to do these prevalence studies as a first step in our journey for autism. It's been up and down, up and down, because you find some families who are finally saying, I think you know exactly what is wrong with my child. And you find some families that are saying, I don't think it's true. It can never be my child, which is normal. And also with our society, our culture, it's very difficult for parents to come out and say, my child has autism. We don't even have a local dialect name for it, and it's hard for people to sort of put a name to it. Spiritually as well, they think it's spiritual, and so you are not the person for them to be talking to. They should be seeing their pastor or things like that. So it's been up and down. We are happy with the response. People are coming out the more and more. Parents are coming out more and more. But we hope that it increases from here as we increase awareness. For the whole month of April, we are celebrating Autism Awareness Month, and so we have a number of events. For example, tomorrow we are lighting up the West Hills Mall. We know the West Hills Mall draws a lot of people during the day, and we are hoping to be able to let each and everyone who comes into the West Hills Mall tomorrow know about autism. On the 11th, we are organizing a float in the principal streets of Cape Coast. Also, it's mainly organized by the nursery teachers who have been trained by Autism Action Ghana, and it's their way of giving back to the community what they learned. On the 16th of April, we have a conference at the UCC SMS auditorium, biomedical approaches to managing the care of children with autism. On the 25th, we are joining hands with Autism Society of West Africa to have a parents conference. That's what we have planned for April. But throughout the year, we have a parents only WhatsApp group, which serves as a support group for parents. And so parents from all over Ghana can just call or text and say, this is what is happening at home. How do you manage my child? Or I need to take my child to the dentist. Which of you has taken your child to a dentist who is good with children with autism? We as a family have personally found the WhatsApp page very useful. Yes, the number is 0244 132 265. If you just send us a text and tell us you have a child who has autism, the age, we'll put you on the WhatsApp group and you'd be able to access lots of information from the other parents. We also are planning the rapid prompting method workshop. So rapid prompting method is a method that was started by a mother for her child. She started by giving two choices. So even though the child is not talking, she would tell the child or teach the child, for example, Accra is the capital of Ghana. And then later on, she would put two choices, maybe Accra and Gambia. And she'd say, which is the capital of Ghana. And she realized that for most times, her son always pointed the right one. And so she knew that even though the son was not talking and people thought maybe he can't learn, the child actually had it in him to learn. And it's graduated from choices to actually being able to spell out words on a letterboard and to be able to communicate. Now his son is about 27 years and has 4 published books. These are things that Ghanaian parents need to know and need to be interested in, and we are asking for sponsorship. It's costing us more than $10,000 to bring this woman here to do the same for 10 of our children and to teach other people so that we can carry it on from there. So we're asking for everyone to get on board. Most of our funding has come from our generous sponsors, Chip International. They have funded most of our activities. The University of Cape Coast School of Medical Sciences have been really helpful in funding our activities as well. Aside that, we have lots of volunteers who give of their time and money and effort. For example, all our graphic design work is done voluntarily. He designs it for us and then we go and print. But that is good for the meantime. For example, we're talking about rapid prompting method, for which we need about $10,000. We need more hands on deck. And so we have a mobile money account, we have a Zenith account, and we're asking that people donate. It would be great if people said, okay, my contribution to Autism Action Ghana would be 10 cedis a month. Every month, take out 10 cedis from my account. And the benefits that would accrue for a child is way beyond that 10 Ghana cedis. And so we're asking that when you think of supporting a good cause, think of Autism Action.